Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have something very, very special for you guys. I'm joined by Sam.
Yo, what's up guys?
With twitch.tv/Sam_Highest. I actually said it right for once. And we are going to talk about Adamancipator here. So Sam has been playing this deck since release. And I've been testing with him a lot. And I have to say, he's probably one of the best Adamancipator players I've seen. He's really forward thinking. He's really thinking outside of the box with the deck, and I honestly think that this guy can teach you guys so much. So yeah, let's go into your deck profile real quick. So because you made some alterations from last week.
Yeah, just 4 cards, 5 cards or something. So yeah, just go through it real quick. It's still the same standard stuff. So yeah, 3 of all the minors. 3 block. This is still really good. You should never play less than this.
Exactly.
So yeah, still again the same rock ratio with, I guess, the Weeping Idol. Yeah, you shouldn't really play less than this in my opinion. You should always play 8 so you just have like a 60-70% to hit from all your excavates, which is necessary to be able to extend.
Yeah, you were talking earlier that the Duelist Academy coaches have been cutting a lot of these cards. But we both really like the philosophy of hitting with your excavates. Like I've picked this deck up a couple of times from you, and every time I did it, if you miss 2 excavates, it just sucks so much. Because you need that additional value.
Yeah, and it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is still a game of getting lucky, I guess. So being able to get lucky with an early Guardian hit or an early like a Doki, which makes you be able to make a Herald early, it's just really important to be able to set up like negates before you go into your standard combo. So yeah, for extenders you have the Gigantes, which is like one of the worst cards to banish. You have 3 Adhara. I played 2 last week, upped it to 3 because I got the hand traps in Valor and Ash. And yeah, this is one of the best cards to open in this deck because it's an Earth, it's a tuner to make Needle Fiber. So yeah, the new addition is the Parallel Exceed. This card is really good in this deck. Yeah, it makes it Gallant. It's pretty much a 6 more copies or 3 more copies of Block Dragon. Yeah, and you can chain block your Needle Fiber, which is really important. It just adds to some brick hands, which is kind of annoying, but yeah, that happens in Yu-Gi-Oh! Of course. And the brick in O-Lion, which isn't really a brick, I guess. I just open this all the time, and it just works out, because you cannot banish it anymore with pot. So yeah, hand traps. I played 10 last week, I played 6 this week, and it didn't really make any difference. Yeah, these are just bad against some matchups, but in other matchups they just win you the game instantly. And being able to end your turn on like a full board with an impermanent set, even if they have like a main deck Dark Rooter or whatever, you can still have like 1 interruption with maybe an Nibiru in hand, and it's just, yeah. You can also search it with Gallant if you already have your Block Dragon if they let it resolve.
Yeah, and because you play Parallel Exceed, that actually comes up a lot.
Yeah, exactly. If you open a Block Dragon, you can make Parallel Exceed, and if you don't need them, you can just add a Nibiru and be able to win next turn. So yeah, same 5 spells. Paul Desires, Upstart, Foolish. Really good for the Block Dragon, again another copy of it. And it's really good going second, sending the Crusader. Yeah, Paul Desires, this deck it's really irrelevant what you banish. Like the only thing that hurts is like if you open Parallel Exceed and you banish the other 2, but it's still free extender, or if you banish like your O-Lion when you have no other place, but normally it doesn't really matter at all.
Yeah, there's just statistically just such a large chance that it doesn't hurt you a lot.
Yeah, like 9 out of 10 times is literally just an Ash bait. Like I won a game against an Altergeist player this week where he ashed my pot. I actually banished the O-Lion and the Gigantes and the Weeping Idol, I believe, but I just had combo. He had no other hand traps, so I just won the game instantly. So yeah, the extra deck had like a couple of changes. The Synchros is still the same. This card is still not seeing any play, which is so odd because it's literally the best card in your extra deck.
Yes, after the deck profile we are going to show you some combos, and you will see that this card is such an integral piece of the combo. It's so strong.
Yeah. Again, yesterday I talked with Raphael. He wasn't playing this in the first place. He was playing like these 2 Exceed, which I'm also playing both of. But like after round 2, when he lost the game, I think, or he lost the match, he switched these up, and he said it worked really well for him. So yeah, it's nice seeing some bigger name players also like trying it out and working on it. So yeah, the Xyz, of course you need to play 1 more because you play the Parallel Exceed, so if you can end on it, you can end on the Dweller. And also this with Taco Crusader under is really strong. And yeah, the links are pretty much the same as last week. Same reasons why I play them, and I just got the Link Spider because there's another version of the combo which you don't need the Link Spider. So yeah, you actually have spots to play the Dweller and play some more like deck options.
I like that it's a really solid extra deck. I like it doesn't feel like you're missing anything.
Yeah, exactly. You have like a lot of spots to play like those weird cards to actually enable you to like these are like they're not needed in the deck. So you have like a 13 card extra deck that you need to play, and just like 2 free spots that you can use to play whatever you want. But yeah, these are just so important, and they come up so much for me. So I will show you guys some set combos. Like I'll show you 2 combos which actually come up a couple of times where either you do not open good, but you can still make it work.
Yeah. So you have 2 combos, not starting with any Adamancipator cards to showcase off that, and afterwards we will also do some test hands to actually show you guys how to actually play the deck from just a random hand, because it's really easy to learn a combo and play it out, but what do you do if you don't have those cards? It's also important to know.
So yeah, this hand is like in particularly, it isn't bad, but it dies to a hand trap, which is like why it's like the worst hand you can open, but if they don't have any hand traps you still have combo, and that's just what I want to showcase. So the imperms do not do anything going first, and you have just like one of your worst normal summons in your deck. So yeah, you can special summon the Adhara, of course. Normal summon Tech Crusader, which makes the Hulk. Yeah, these go to the grave. Of course, Hulk will summon a Tuner, which in this case will be your O-Lion. And this is like your whole setup for this combo. It needs a Link 2 and a level 2 Tuner. So it doesn't matter at all if this is like a Seeker or an Analyzer. You just missed the token, which it comes up with like the Link Cross and the Reptile and stuff.
But you can play still from that.
Yeah, like if you have in hand that just you banish the Desire, or you banish this with the Desires, and you just have like a couple of rocks and just a couple of extenders or something, you can still play through it. So yeah, you of course go from your Needle Fiber into your Link Cross, which will then summon 2 tokens.
Grinder Golem tokens.
The Grinder Golem tokens, of course. So again, with this combo as well, the placement doesn't matter, and you also can play this with 2 other monsters on the field. So yeah, right now we have no monster on the field, so you can actually do some other plays. But so yeah, these are link level 1, of course. So yeah, you link these away, you synchro them away, which makes your Marcher. So yeah, you do Chaining 1, Chaining 2, which summons the level 3 token. Doesn't matter at all where, and you can summon back the level 2. So yeah, level 1 and your level 2 again makes your Cyber's Integrator. And then this is your level 3 token. So in the last combo last week, what we did is this would be your Link Spider, where these would be your Union Carrier. But I decided to cut Link Spider, so what I do here is you just synchro these 2 into your Reptile.
So you have your Adamancipator setup.
Yeah, exactly. So you have your engine going. So right now, if you open like a Seeker or something, or whatever you have, you can special summon them. But with this setup, it just needs to hit like any rock in your deck. So again, let's say we hit like our worst one, we hit our Weeping Idol, I guess. Or our Nibiru would be the best case scenario, because this can also be a synchro. So let's say we hit a Nibiru with the Reptile, which is like the worst card you can have.
Nibiru with rock.
Yeah. So yeah, Cyber's Integrator and Link Cross are both light Cybers, which like you just need one to be the same, but these 2 can make your Union Carrier. And this is where you draw your extra card. Yeah, the only thing where this, like drawing later than like if you make the Reptile is kind of bad if you draw the Block Dragon here. Because if you draw it here, your Union Carrier has like no purpose at all. But yeah, what you do here is you just do Union Carrier, attach your boy.
I imagine drawing the best card in your deck and it sucks.
Yeah, like it doesn't suck, but it's just you just wasted exactly. 2 monsters. So yeah, right now if you hit a Doki or a Weeping Idol, you can go into the Reptile to actually be able to play when you banish your Gigantes or something. But with this, you would just go into your IP Masquerena, which of course sends Block Dragon to grave, enabling you to add your engine to your hand.
This is all just from one one needle fiber. And you still have 4 cards in hand.
Yeah.
That could be potential other combo pieces for even a better field.
Yeah, so exactly. So right here you do not have a rock on the field, so you just summon this, banishing your, like, the herbs that you use to go into the needle fiber. Just banish the Alhara or something. So you can summon this. So right now, what it summons isn't really important. But actually, best case scenario is a level 2. Because if you hit the Doki, you can either use Doki's effect if you drew anything good, or you can make, like, with these go into your Drake Guide. And then you can still summon this, go for like anything that you need, and you could just keep it on the field. It doesn't really matter at all. So yeah, from here you just use like the other cards in your hand that you have, and you just extend from there, which is like the standard combo. But you can already see that the Cyber's Integrator, it just adds so much to the deck. Being able to needle fiber with 1 card, or do full combo with just the needle fiber is just insane. So
yeah, you just build up your level 3s, synchro them away, extend from there. It's
I also want to showcase like the same thing if you open like the Pot of Desires and you banish your O-Lion, which is like one of the worst things people think can happen. So yeah, let's say we banish O-Lion and like it doesn't matter at all. Because you will draw like, you have a +1 of course. So you use this will be there. And then you have the same hand there. And what you do there, it's like pretty much the same thing. You can just special this, normal this. If you want extra card, this will be your needle fiber. So yeah, here you would normally summon the O-Lion, but you can just summon this. Yeah, this is exactly the same combo here. Just go into the Link Cross.
Here.
Oh, it's in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Link Cross will summon again 2 tokens, and from here it's literally the same setup. The only thing here is that you do not have access to like your Union Carrier, so you kind of rely on the rest of your hand to be able to either summon a Gallant Granite with like a Parallel Exceed, or a Foolish Burial to go into a Block Dragon, or just hard roll the Block Dragon. You play like 9 copies of it. So yeah, but from here you can just at least get your Adamancipator engine going. So yeah, again, you haven't summoned Seeker with its own effect right here, so you can just summon this back, take these away, into this into this, which draws you another card. So right here you can hit from this, and like you can just extend from here. Like you just need to open, like if you banish this and your hand is like what I said, like the 3 impermanence, nothing else, it's kind of hard to combo from. But again, if you hit like a Doki Doki or anything to be able to extend, you can just discard 1 of the 2 draws.
You really do not need a lot to work with it from here, you know. So.
Yeah, so the whole purpose of this version of the deck is just to turbo needle fiber and make sure that with like the Adamancipator cards that you have in your hand to be able to bait interruptions, make a Herald, make a Guardian, to be able to like play through it. So yeah, I guess we can show some test hands.
Yeah.
So I need to shuffle everything up real quick.
Properly randomize the cards in your deck. So do you find this deck fun to play?
Yeah, it's mainly the theory behind the deck, which I enjoy a lot. It's the combos are kind of, at least with this build, it's kind of set in stone. You don't really rely on the...
Set in stone?
Of course. You don't really rely on the excavates that much in this build. But yeah, it's just, the combos, it takes skill. I guess if you have like a bad player playing this deck, they can still end on something, but they just do not know how to play through like interruptions. Where if you play this deck out correctly, you could play through so many end traps.
Yeah, like I played it as well, and it's really like push all the buttons deck.
Yeah.
Like you just summon your monsters from your hand, you just excavate, you just use their effects, and then you just see where you go. Then you can go to somewhere useful. You know, if you hit that Guardian with a Adamancipator, then you are safe from hand traps. But like to see someone actually play around everything and actually optimize the play. Like when we were testing, like I could like stop you a little bit, but you always kept that last card in your hand, and that last card always was the one that let you go full combo afterwards anyway. Like if you have Researcher in hand and you have like any way to play, you can just keep it in hand, and if you get Nibiru, you can still do full combo from it. So yeah, it's a lot of like thinking ahead, making choices, which I really like, and there's a lot of math involved in this deck, which I really grew to love. Like being able to like
fix your ratios, fix the theory behind the deck to be able to always combo and always just play. It would be a really shame if we brick.
If you just like shuffle your hand twice and then brick.
Okay, so this is like one of the weirdest hands you can open, of course.
Can go anywhere.
Yeah, so you have the O-line, which we cannot banish.
You better draw 2 cards. Rock solid. We knew exactly this was going to happen. So for just the ease of making an actual video, we can swap around some cards. For example, I'm gonna just do this right here. What can be like not too good here?
Not too good here, like any special summon, just add an Hara and it's full combo.
Just add any Adhara. There we go.
So yeah, here the
Nothing
Public Cyrus
happens.
was actually like horrible because you banished these two, which is literally the worst case scenario. But yeah, it doesn't matter, you still have the free extender. So what you can do here is you can just literally like special this, normal whatever you need. Like it's literally like doesn't really matter here. I would just normal the O-line here. So yeah, these go into your Hulk, which you can then chain block with like either the O-line or the parallel exceed. So yeah, there you get your token.
I'm gonna move some things around just for the ease of the viewer.
And yeah, this summons like, you need to check your banish pile here, because you want to add from the Block Dragon, of course. So we already can see in the deck that we banished the 2 Seekers.
Yes.
So yeah, you can like summon a Researcher, so you can still add another one. And yeah, here you can just go into the same combo I showcased before. Go into Link Cross, summon the level 1 tokens.
You banished Trini Bureau. It's quite funny.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sick. So yeah, Martial Metal Marcher summons back this. These again go into your Synchro level 3 again. These will make your Reptide. So yeah, right now, of course, you didn't get the plus from the Exceed, which like matters quite a bit here. But yeah, here you just do the Reptide effect. So let's see if we hit anything. Yeah, this is actually the best case scenario, because you hit the Analyzer. Always summon this.
Analyzer is such a strong card.
Yeah, if you hit this with the Reptide,
Still at 4, right?
Exceed is still at 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, right here, you have the Weeping Idol, which you can summon to make the Reptide. And you already have the Block Dragon, so you can just like freely extend into whatever you want here. So yeah, you kind of want to make an early Appaloosa here, because you already have everything you need. So yeah, just make sure you have the 3 herbs, which you do not have yet. So what you would do here, you would just use the Analyzer effect, see if you had anything again.
Doki doki.
And actually, when you resolve the pot, it becomes like a little bit of a slash draw deck, because you know what right here we know the bottom 8 cards in our deck, and if we look at our deck and in our hand, we still have 5 cards left. So like, let's say, I don't know, like this is our banish. I guess these are way more cards, but it doesn't matter.
How many cards did we banish?
We can see like there's 2 guardians in here, and we have not used any guardians, so we can make for sure like that if we have another excavate, we can hit a guardian. The guardian is in the top 4 or 5 cards in our deck. So yeah, from here you can just do whatever you want. You can just link like these 2 away into your boy Drakeite, which gives you the third Earth. Which then summons the block. And yeah, this is just your Appaloosa. So yeah, you can choose to leave this on the field, or this. Like I would link away this because it's a nerf. You need an engrave. So yeah, for chainlinks here, like there's some debate in our friend group what you need to do. Because I'm saying you need to draw with integrators so you can know what you're searching. But like another friend of mine said, you need to search first so you can like draw into hand traps and stuff. But I don't think that's necessary. I just would like to like draw a card here and then just search our deck for the final cards we need. So yeah, we know we have this, we know we have this, and then we know we have this. Like you can just...
You actually summon Appaloosa as well.
Oh yeah. You just know like your entire deck at this point. You just know your excavate, you know exactly what chance you have to excavate anything. Yeah, Appaloosa will be at 4. And here you haven't used these 2 yet. So again, you just build your board. You have the Weeping Idol for the Herald. So you just summon this, use its effect.
Hopefully mill the Guardian, because it's so strong. And there it is.
There you go. Exactly.
I'm gonna get these to the graveyard real quick.
So yeah, banish any tuner. I always banish the Metal Marcher. Because if they like monster reborn your O-line, you can still have a token for defense. So yeah, these 2 make your Herald. Then these will be your
IP?
This will go into IP. You don't really have room for a Dweller here. And then, yeah, of course, like you summon the Block Dragon.
You have 1 monster negate in Guardian, 1 Omni negate in Herald, 1 spell trap negate in Dragite, 4 Appaloosa counters.
Yeah, you can set the from here. So, yeah, right here you do not really lose to anything. You lose to like... Because we have the combo.
In the combo.
Yeah, Nibiru early. Yeah, we got the Block Dragon, so we play around it. But yeah, you have a Macrocosmos, you have a negate, you have Appaloosa, you have an IP, another negate, which doesn't destroy itself because of block. You drew the impermanence, I guess. And you have follow play in these 2 cards. Like, it's pretty much everyone just scoops when you actually don't even have full combo yet. Which is something I noticed. Like, when people learn this deck, they just know that if you have like 2 tuners, you just win the game. Or at least with this build.
Yeah, exactly. I like have hand traps, and then if I can stop you or not, like I always ask, just do you have like full combo? You're just like, you show like 2 cards. Yeah, I have Nibiru. Okay. Or I have Alcor Fibrex, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I got it. There's no need. There's no need. So one of the weaknesses is, as you saw, like we are playing some cards that might brick. Although I have never seen you brick before. So really nice that you bricked for the video. Yeah, that's on record. So let's do one more quick test hand, and then we're gonna be done there.
This will brick as well.
This will brick as well. We're gonna brick twice, and then we have a card. Oh yeah, we got it. We survived.
Okay, so right here, because your hand is like pretty bad, I would just go for like a negate or a bait here. Because you just have the needle fiber in your hand pretty much. So what you would do here is you just go into this, draw 2 cards, which again are like the worst cards you can draw, of course.
We're playing at Hara control.
Yeah. So yeah, right here you can see we didn't really banish anything important. Like we banished 2 researchers, 2 analyzers, which is, it doesn't really matter at all.
It looked so much like you banished your 3rd as well, and I was like, what?
So yeah, 2 Parallel Exceed, which is like bad if you open it, but we didn't, so that's nice. Yeah, and from here, if they didn't dash this, you just have full combo. So, yeah, what I would do here is just special this, of course. Normal this. You could actually discard this to summon another Nibiru from your deck, but it's just unnecessary. And from here, it's like the exact same combo that we did before.
Is there a reason why you wouldn't discard the doll here?
It's in dark. Doki needs to summon...
Oh, it's an earth,
yeah.
Of course.
Doki needs to summon.
I'm sorry, I just expected this deck is like the best oiled machine ever.
Like these hands, you just don't open like any of the minors, which is like really odd that you don't, but it happens, I guess. So yeah, and from here it's literally like the standard combo that I showcased. So you just do Hulk into Link Cross, summon the 2 tuners.
Move the cards to the proper zones, duelist.
Oh yeah, of course.
You're getting a warning otherwise, yes.
That summons this. This summons this. This then again goes into your play. And from here it's like literally only important that you hit anything from this. But right now we already opened the Weeping Idol, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, we hit like again the worst card we could hit.
Why? It's such a strong card.
It doesn't do anything. It's not a Guardian, it's not a Doki that we can abuse.
Exactly. So something to note here, what I'm seeing like from the outside. There's no protection from hand traps here.
Yeah, exactly. That's
So
like
that
the bad thing here. But yeah, these hands happen, but
it would be way nicer to open like Adhara, Guardian, and then Researcher or something.
yeah, again, like this is like pretty self-explanatory from here. Just go for the block on the Reptide, which is allowed. Like people do not think this is allowed, but it's rock. So yeah, that's free. So yeah, then you can just banish this again. It's over here. These will make your Drakeite here. Where this will just add your extenders.
Nice fucking zones, man.
Zones are sick. And yeah, from here, like, you just go off. It's...
Exactly, so this is not even with a Block Dragon. Like, it's such a good card, but it's not really necessary. One thing, of course, to notice, as I said earlier, this is really hand trap weak. But most of the time, I've seen you summon Doki, discard a level 4, summon Guardian, Doki plus Adhara, or you can summon a Researcher from your Guardian off, and you can just keep comboing.
It's really unfortunate with like 2 weak hands, I guess.
Exactly, but it showcased enough for me, and I hope for you guys as well. So, anything to add?
Not really. Like, for this combo, what I would do here is I would end on the Dweller with a Crusader on it, which is like a Book of Moon. So you have like this IP, Book of Moon, Drakeite, which is enough if you have like this as well.
Exactly, you're
and follow-up play.
really, really safe here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you guys really like this kind of style of commentary and combo description, it was a really fun idea, and I'm really happy that some wanted to join with me on this wild adventure of 2 recording sessions, because it's not a recording session if that sim doesn't fuck up somehow. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next video.